Hey, NBA 2K MyLeague fans. It's Coach 2K back with another NBA 2K MyLeague expansion series video. So after I posted the last video, I did see several comments from many of you that are like, hey, he's back. I'm glad to see some videos about MyLeague, and I appreciate all the support. Love having fans out there that appreciate the content. It takes a lot of time to put together and encourages me to do more. So I appreciate that very much. In this video, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to game 2 of the season against the Trailblazers. We're also going to talk a little bit about the system proficiency and mentorship. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see in the series. I'll be happy to try and help out. You can see here the system proficiency, 2.5 stars. That's the highest system proficiency that any of the systems allow. Pace and space is what we got selected. I think originally I started like at 1 on all of them when I first started. I look more at team chemistry. Right now team chemistry is like at 91%, which is awesome. So I decided to set up my mentorship. We got Bonzi Harris mentoring Austin Billups. I'll let you see the different mentors that I chose. I try and keep it by position. So I try and have mentors, point guard, mentor point guards, shooting guards, mentor shooting guards. I think there was one case here where I used a center to mentor a power forward, but that's still kind of a big guy thing. So I don't think that's bad. I also try to do it by the depth chart. So, you know, the top guy at the spot mentors the second guy who mentors the third guy. I like to have 3 in the depth chart at each position. That's kind of my goal when I put the roster together, so that there's balance on the team. And so you can see here, got the rookie Sharif Foy getting mentored by a little bit older guy, but not quite the veteran, and Donnell Jenks mentoring one of the younger players that's at the small forward spot. So does it really work? I have no clue. I haven't studied it really to go. So it's more just one of those things that makes you feel like you're doing something. So maybe it does work and helps provide some badges. Here I got Thomas Sabalas. He's got that championship DNA. That's the whole reason I kept him on the roster this year. I figure we need some veteran leadership in the locker room, and he can provide. He's also stepped in a few times and helped us out when we needed it when there's injuries. Trailblazers last year finished 37-45, 9th in the Western Conference. So they weren't one of the best teams in the league, but they were still pretty tough. They're led by a couple guys. ZZ Zoo is 7'6" from China, averaging 17 points a game. A couple blocks, I think. Luka Biedrins, he's tough, 6'7" from Croatia, 26 points a game. Good 3-point shooter, so he'll be tough to handle in this game as well. In the offseason, they made one major change, and that was they picked up Martin Fizer from the Charlotte Hornets, and they gave up a first-round draft pick to get the guy. He's already 33 years old, so they got like 6 point guards. I didn't take a screenshot of it, so I'm not sure what they were thinking, but obviously it's the AI, and we could talk about that all day long, but I'm just mainly focused on doing what's good for our team, and you can see the box score from the last game. The first game of the season they won. They went 1-0. Biedrins had 28. Brackens had 28. Fizer 19. ZZ Zoo, not as much as a factor. He's not an offensive powerhouse. We did notice that at the power forward slot, they're not very good defensively inside, so we're going to try and work that mismatch a little bit in this game. And just like the last game, we're trying to get everybody on the court to get some time to evaluate everybody. So we're going 13 deep still to get everybody out there, except for a couple guys like Giffey and Sabalas. So there's ZZ Zoo. Those are last year's points per game: 14.7, 2.5 blocks, 13.6 rebounds. And you can see here, Donnell Jenks, our superstar. So our first home game of the year, opening up with Lloyd, Zing, Jenks, Drew, and Billups. Pretty same lineup we had last game. So the home opener, we're anxious to get in front of the fans in the hometown of Cincinnati. There's, I think that's Thames, hits the long 2. And look at Jenks, man, pulling out the long ball, getting the 3, and ZZ Zoo with a nice duck as we didn't get anybody in front of him. He just walked through the lane. Here we're going inside to the power forward slot. You can see we got Drew working the post game, and he scores. So I think we can do that quite a bit. ZZ Zoo taking it inside. He's a little bit too big for Bonzi, and there as I think it's Lloyd misses the shot, or Byers, can't tell. Freeman Frazier gets the rebound and puts it back in. Frazier, 31 years old, man. He's got a $32 million contract. You see Pavic pick up the ball, steal the ball in the passing lane. He popped out there. I was not expecting it. He goes all the way and gets a fast break too. Bonzi Harris, he scores. Going back to Frazier, he gets paid $32 million a year. I'd like to get him off the roster, and he's got a team option this upcoming year as we sack off. So I would be willing to bet he's going to take that team option. If I could get rid of him, I would. But I'm probably going to have him next season too, as they get the putback slam. And there we get kind of buried inside. We get it out to Byers, who knocks down the three. I think we're going to start seeing more three-point shooting during the course of the season. I get used to these guys as Luka Biedron scores in the paint. So early, it's a pretty tight contest. Let's look at the alley-oop dunk. What a nice dunk by Double O. I didn't see who passed it to him. As they get another steal, we didn't have as many turnovers this game as we did the first game, so we got a little bit better in that regard. And here, nice play here. Another alley-oop to Double O. I love Double O. I wish I could find him more time, but he's not as good defensively, but he does pretty good. I like him. He gets some rebounds and some blocks. Look at our rookie there, Sharif Foy. He got posterized in the last game, and here he blocks it. And so here he is on defense again. Martin Pfizer taking him to the hole, and he knocks another one out. Back-to-back blocks for the rookie. Look, he's pumped. He's excited to get that block. There we get it inside. We're going to find Jenks out here, and he's knocking down another three. And we got a 6-point lead now as Pfizer takes it in, finishes a layup in transition. And, look at that nice alley-oop to Jenks. Didn't have as many of those this game. They did a little bit better defensively than the Cleveland Cavaliers did. All right, Z going inside, doing the spin move. Nice job by ZZZoo. And look at Jenks. There's a good play. Going to that play where sometimes we can get a wide open shot to the lane. We'll monitor that during the season, and I'm hoping maybe the better defensive teams. As you look, Lloyd getting the steal. That's one of the reasons we wanted him to get a little defense against the point guard spot. As Zhang knocks down the three in transition. There's ZZZoo. Look at him. He just muscling his way in. Drew can't handle him either, and Drew fouled him, put him on the line. He's got a nice soft touch at the line as he knocks it down. It's a 5-point game our way. Look at Thames with a nice fadeaway. And I like to show these other teams at least once during the season so you can see how they play and get familiar with the rest of the teams in the league. That's about the best way I know how to do it, as Drew got in there and the post again, and we took advantage of the mismatch. And here we're going back inside again with Drew. Is he going to score again? Look at that. Nice, soft jump hook to the right side. Good job by Drew. He's doing a good job. So we did a good job with him in the post as we get another one inside to West. And at the half, we got a 7-point lead. We're shooting well. Turnovers are down. But they did block 4 of our shots. So Jenks had 10 in the first half as he misses the free throw there. But check it out. As Billups gets the offensive rebound, and Drew, man, from the corner, knocks down another three for us, 59-48. We got a double-digit lead. Look at ZZZoo, man. I think he took that one from the three-point line. He missed it, but he got the offensive rebound. Drew missed the three, but Billups in there, sneaks it around ZZZoo and avoids the block. As there's Biedron. Biedron started to heat up in the second half. Nice three. I think this might be a long two. I can't remember. Yeah, it was a long two. But here we're going back inside, taking advantage. And look at Drew, man. Nice moves inside. He's our highest rated player as Biedron cuts back door and gets an easy layup. And but Jenks is obviously our superstar. Drew is actually, I think, a free agent. I'll have to double check that. I think he's got one this year on his contract, and then we're going to have to work to re-sign him again as ZZZoo scores. But we'll start talking about that later once we can figure out what's going on as we get closer to talking about contracts and what to do about those. Right now, we're just trying to work on the team. It's a soft hook by Frazier, earning every penny of that of that $32 million contract. I think it's 32 this year. I know his team option is 32, so maybe it's not that much. We get it back inside, and look at Foy scoring off the glass, and look at Byers pulling up for three in transition. Again, we're up by, oh, look at that, another block by Byers. We're up by 11 as they cut it to 9. Hey, look, he wanted the foul. If you rewind that, you'll see he took a jump shot. Nobody was within 10 feet of him, and he wanted the foul. I love some of the stuff that happens during the games that you see when you play them. And for those of you guys that don't know, if you're watching this, I play every game. These are 12-minute quarters. I like to play every minute so I can make sure that everything that happens on the court is controlled by me. So we're in the fourth quarter here, and we sagged too far off of Biedrins, and he makes us pay for it, and he scores, and we're down, and got a 6-point lead now. Nice dunk by, I think that's Brackens. Man, he just went in there and got the highlight dunk on Drew getting posterized. Look, Jenks from 3 again. He didn't have many threes in the first game. He got 3 in this game. Look at ZZ Zoo just shoving him out of the way. That's a nice hook shot that he's got. And we got Jenks cutting to the lane, and I think Lloyd found him. Easy dunk here, 7-point game. And look at ZZ Zoo, man. Acted fast once he got the ball in the post. Gajic for 3. And 4-point game, so they're hanging around on the road as Biedrins nails another 3 and cuts it to 1 here. And look at Jenks, too fast. Defense can't keep up with him. He gets into the lane, and another easy dunk. I wonder how many dunks he's got. I wonder if I can tell how many dunks he actually has. And look at Zoo, man. Boy, popping the mid-range jump shot as Jenks scores again inside. I didn't realize he had the 15-footer, but he does. Here he takes Zhang, and Zhang makes him miss it, but he's just too big. He gets the offensive rebound. Another slam by Jenks as Lloyd. Nice little pass here. No-look pass to Jenks inside. And here's Pfizer making his money, earning his paycheck, getting the three-pointer. Tie game, 93 all. And Lloyd again finds Jake. You can see Jenks, there's a little bit more defense there from these guys as Drew pounding it inside. And nice job by Drew to score again. And he'd have double figures. I think he ended up with 19. And look at Zhang off the pass from Jenks as he got double teamed down low. Biedrins using the screen, getting another 3. And there, look at Jenks, wide open. Sometimes he just gets wide open and there's nobody back there. We've got the court spread. And so throughout the season, I'm going to try and get, work on as many plays as I can to get as many diverse. Look at that. Drew shoving him out of the way with the elbow, but just to kind of diversify the offense a little more as I get used to playing again. And ZZ Zoo, look, Zhang gets the steal, gets out in transition, he spots up, he gets the 2-pointer, nice big steal at a crucial time by Zhang, and Zhang's going to take it in and get a nice dunk, and that'll pretty much do it as we end up getting the win. Zhang with some nice plays at the end of the game there to help us. We won 107-100. Shot pretty good from 3. Could shoot a little bit better, I suppose. Turnovers were down. I think we had 7 less turnovers than we did. I think we had 25 the last game, so that helps. Beat them on the offensive glass. So, big win. We're 2-0 now as we move through this long season. Here's the stats. The box score. Jenks had 38, 5, and 3. There's Drew with 19. Harris with 12. So we got, 31 points from the power forward slot there. So we took advantage of that mismatch. Lloyd, he didn't score. We got to figure out how to get him some points. But he did set double figures, assist 11. That was a career high for Howie Lloyd. And so nice job by Lloyd. And getting the ball to everybody who needs to get it. Trailblazers, there's Zoo. He ended up being their high scorer, 25 points, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks. Biedrins with 24, 4 for 9 from 3. Pretty good game by the Trailblazers, but they're not as strong as I thought they would be. So we got 2 games with the Bucks at home, and then we play the Cavs again. So our first 4 games, we only play 2 teams. So I'll probably catch in with you after I play both those Bucks game, maybe even the Cleveland game, since you guys have seen Cleveland. So that's it for today. Check out the whole series. You can see the playlist on the channel. I'll try and link to it somewhere. If not, it's main centerpiece on my channel. I'm Coach 2K. I'll see you on the court in the next video. Thanks for watching.